Hi, it's Dr. Sahar Roket here. Excuse my croaky voice today. I wanted to talk to you about bio and body identical hormones. Now, I know a lot of you are very interested in hormones. You follow other people who talk about hormones a lot. And a few people recently have said to me about the bioidentical hormones, about being a bit concerned because they feel they're unregulated. So I just wanted to clarify a few things. The first thing is there are good body identical hormones available from drug companies in the form of estrogen gels and progesterone tablets. Now, what bio and actually body identical means is that the hormones you're taking have the same chemical structure as what your own body makes or used to make, and therefore can excrete it better. So this is important in terms of the metabolism. Now, generally in the UK, the term body identical is reserved for those hormones made by a drug company, and bioidentical is generally for hormones that are custom made in a laboratory. So when we say they're unregulated, what that means is that they're not made by drug companies. They haven't gone through the same sort of process and research and development as a drug company would put into a drug, which normally takes quite a few years. Instead, they're custom made by a laboratory. I think this is important to know. They're not being made by someone in their back room, blending it by hand in a box, doing a bit of Breaking Bad sort of stuff. These are proper laboratories and pharmacies run by fully qualified, regulated pharmacists, and their premises and the pharmacists are regulated by the GPHC, which is the General Pharmaceutical Council. So there is regulation that goes on, and there is accountability that goes on, because if there's a problem, first of all, I, as your practitioner who's prescribed it, am accountable and have to help you sort out this issue. We, as a clinic at Omnia, would of course help you, as we have an in-house pharmacist as well. And we would liaise with the laboratory and the pharmacy who've made these hormones, and they do different testing and checks and in-house regulations. As an example, one of the labs we use will only put a 3-month expiry date on their creams because they monitor the creams, they test them and their stability, and they feel they cannot give it longer than 3 months. I feel that that's very honest and transparent with the people that we work with. So although it's not regulated by the MHRA, the medical the medical team who look at drugs in the UK, they are still, got processes of self-regulation and self-monitoring, as I do as a practitioner also. The other thing to know is that in terms of testosterone, all testosterone available for women is kind of unregulated. Even if it's made by a drug company, there are a few different ones. There's one that is made for women, but it's made by an Australian drug company. So that's not licensed in the UK, but we can use it, of course. And then all the other preparations made in the UK are made for men. So then you're kind of guessing we're dosing, and it's not as precise. One of the other things I, of course, do with my patients is check your hormone levels. I want to make sure what you're taking is really absorbing and it isn't homeopathic in any way. It really is giving you a boost. It's not a placebo. So we do have ways in terms of making you aware of the hormones you're taking, monitoring them, keeping them as safe and regulated as possible in our way. And of course, what you need is confidence in your practitioner, confidence in the lab making your hormones, and confidence in the team looking after you, that they are there to do their best for you. Another very important thing I always point out is that I am not getting any sort of financial incentive from any of the labs or from the drug company or anything like that. So if I'm giving you a different dose, it's because I genuinely believe that you need that different dose. So there's no other incentive for me to go with one treatment over another. So I hope that's helpful. My aim has always just been to give people a choice. I want to give you a choice in the hormones you take. If the ones made by a drug company are working well for you, I'm really happy with that. But if you need a different dosage or a different form, then I want to support you in that and just give you more options. So that's why I work the way I do. I hope that's cleared up a few points around the hormones and the bio and body identical. And if you've got any questions, do let me know. Bye.